My name is Samuel Eric Bayo. I'm a quantity surveyor with 22 plus years experience, a graduate of University of Dar es Salaam, where I did a Bachelor of Science in Building Economics. What got me to the course, at that time I'd been admitted to Makerere University, and we had what was called the Inter-University Exchange Council, where there were students who were admitted in Makerere would go to Dar es Salaam, and some students who were from Dar es Salaam would come to Makerere for courses which were not offered in either of the universities specifically. So that is how I entered into quantity surveying. So after doing my bachelor's, I came back. I was a graduate trainee, and then I got registered in the year 2008. So I've been registered for close to 18 plus years now. At the time when I qualified and I left campus in 2004, in the early 2000s, we were very few people who had qualified in Bachelor of Science in Quantity Surveying or Building Economics. At that time, the majority of whom were people who had qualified in the 1970s, when all engineering students used to go to Nairobi. But from then, Makerere and Chambogo have been admitting and releasing people. So we now have a critical number, about 500, 600, or even more people who have qualified. And we've currently been under the umbrella of the Institute of Surveyors of Uganda, which combines all surveyors, land surveyors, valuation surveyors, mining and hydrological surveyors. So we felt that this is time that we needed to create our own professional body that can represent the interests of the quantity surveying fraternity, so that we can better articulate our interests and also lobby for our interests. The first thing they stand to gain is that they are going to have an association which specifically is going to be looking out for their needs, and specifically will be looking out how the association can better give them value. Part of our strategy is we are going to look at each graduates who have some experience and are looking towards professional registration. We have our students, people who are going to do those courses. We have our fresh graduates. Then we have people who have been in the industry for a while. We have another interest group, clients, people who are putting out construction or infrastructure jobs and are interested in value for money on their projects, proper administration of their projects. That's another group. We have contractors who are looking at getting a profit off their project. They need to have right costing, right contract administration, amongst others. So we are going to look at each of these interest groups and see how to give them a value proposition. What is good and exciting is that you will have a quantity surveyor, or the role of a quantity surveyor, almost on any construction project, whether it's from the client side, which is mainly government or private entities. On any project, one has to do the key role of the quantity surveyor, which is determining costs of the project, monitoring costs of the project. They also actively participate in contract administration. We just want to see that our role is now more pronounced, is more recognized, and also improve the standing of our members as a whole. This is something, by the way, which has been, members started talking about this a minimum of 5 to 7 years ago. It's just that now that it is being launched, so it is not something really new. There are other things along the way. Maybe we shall be looking for a QS bill. So we encourage members to come and join. They should know that their interests are at the heart of the association. Apart from networking, one, like I said, for those different categories, we want to have things like professional training for the various categories. We could also have collective negotiation. We could also have, say, for example, if we look at professional indemnity, we could have maybe group professional indemnity as an example for those offering professional services. We shall also have something whereby we are going to work together with suppliers on the market. For example, you all know that currently on the market, there are a myriad of products, okay? When you specify, for example, on a construction project, when you specify a tile, it can be a grade A tile, grade B tile, grade C tile, a tile to European standard, a tile which is just produced back door. So we're going to work with the suppliers who are also part of our stakeholders to see that there's some kind of standardization. And another one who are going to be also part of our key stakeholders are Uganda Bureau of Statistics. Generally, construction costs in Uganda are not standardized. Yeah. So working with our members, we want to see how we can work so that we have a reference point for construction and infrastructure projects, which will help government correct budgeting so that you don't have things whereby, for example, a project is budgeted at price X and it comes out being 2X, 2 times the cost. So those are some of the things we are looking at.